welcome to this complete yoga session. It's a full moon flow and a yoga session really to relax. My name is Patricia and I'm happy to accompany you through this class. So sit comfortably on your mat, and if you wish, use a bolster, a cushion, a blanket or a block under your seat, and find a seated position that feels right for you. Make yourself really comfortable. Place your hands on your knees, bringing your thumb and ring and your little fingers together in this prana mudra, and it helps with tension or against nervousness. Alternatively, you can place your hands in Jani mudra by stacking them in your lap with the left hand over the right hand and the thumbs touching. The Jani mudra helps us find inner peace. So once you've settled, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes or find a point in the room to focus on, and take 3 deep breaths in and out, and fully inhale into your belly and exhale completely. And then notice any areas of tension in your body and let them go. Let them fully release. Let your seat become heavy and connect with the ground beneath you. Lengthen your spine upwards with your crown reaching up and your tailbone grounding down. Relax your shoulders and gently tuck your chin towards your chin, and feel the cool air entering through your nose and the warm air exciting. By fully being present with yourself and your breath, be aware of what it feels like, what happens inside you. Allow any thoughts that arise just to pass like clouds, and gently bring the attention back to your breath. With each inhale, say to yourself, I am. And with each exhale, here. Take 3 more deep breaths in this manner, and set your sankalpa, your intention for today's practice. Maybe you'd like to close your ears with your index fingers in the Kani mudra by gently pressing on the ear of the cartilage, and take a deep breath through your nose, and as you exhale, create a humming sound like a bee. You can also practice humming without closing your ears, but the effect is better when you let the sound vibrate in your head. Ensure that your mouth remains closed, and breathe in and out for 4 breaths. The bee breath, Brahmari Pranayama, has a calming effect on your mind, and it helps you relax after a stressful day. So now we can kind of get settled for a little bit of warming up through some Sufi cries or Sufi circles. And if you have been sitting cross-legged or in a lotus position, now bring the other leg forward or up, and place your hands on your knees and begin making small circles from front to back, and let your Sufi circles grow bigger and larger with each round. So inhale as you move forward, and exhale as you move back, and open your heart as you move forward, and round your back as you move back. Each rotation makes you feel lighter and helps you set aside your busy day. And now change directions and start again with small circles. Let them grow larger, and with each round bring movement into your spine and your hips. And slowly find your middle, your center, and get settled for your torso rotation. Inhale as you lift your arms to the sides and up, following your hands with your gaze, and you exhale, rotating to the left side, keeping your spine long, placing your head with your left hand behind your body, and pressing your right hand away from your knee. Look straight ahead, and inhale and create length, and exhale and rotate further. Inhale, arms to the sides and up, following your hands with your gaze. Return to the center and exhale and rotate to the right side, placing your right hand behind your seat and pressing your left hand away from your knee, keeping your body upright and your gaze straight ahead. Inhale, create length. Exhale and rotate further. Inhale, let the arms go to the sides and up, torso returning to the center, and exhale, hands to your heart, and shake out your legs and arms, and get centered for your cat and cow position. Marchyasana, Bidasana, Bidalasana. Come to a neutral tabletop position Barmanasana. And place your knees under your hips and your feet on the mat. Rotate your elbows slightly outwards and activate your entire upper body, especially your core muscles, including the abdominal back and the hip and the pelvic muscles. The bandhas are active. Mula Bandha, Hasta Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. And release the tension and the blockages in the shoulder area and along the spine. With a relaxed inhalation, lift your head slightly, looking straight ahead. Or maybe even slightly up. And move into a guided back bend, opening your heart, shoulder blades together. And on your exhale, move into a rounded back. Push away from the mat, around your back like a cat. Pull your navel inwards. Your gaze can move to your navel or your knees, whichever is more comfortable in this position. Your shoulder blades are beautifully stretched. Repeat this stretch or this exercise 3 more times. So you inhale, extending. Exhale, contracting your abs, shoulders. Inhale, open wide, drishti up high or straight ahead. And exhale, down, totally round, bringing your shoulders forward. And one more time, inhaling, extending, opening your heart. Exhale and release. Now slowly but surely we can bring our hands, leave your hands on the floor and slowly lift your knees up to a downward facing dog. And do a slight walking dog and kind of like release all tension on your calves and your legs and your shoulders and your spine. And then you do a sort of sexy dog where you go from side to side and feel the extension in your side body, in your armpits, in your arms. And then slowly but surely move with your feet forward towards your hand. And then when you are ready, you just roll up for Tadasana Samastitihi. We're going to prepare ourselves now for the Moon Salutation. So maybe you would like to have your mat positioned sideways so you can see the video easily. Moon Salutations, Chandra Namaskar. So you stand and move to the left side of your mat. Unlike the Sun Salutation, we move from side to side instead of front to back. And the Moon Salutation is a grounding. It brings in a peace. Your feet are parallel to the short side of the mat. So come to the mountain pose, Tadasana. Your legs are hip width apart and lift your toes and spread them on the ground. And distribute your weight evenly on your feet. Connect with the ground. Engage your thighs slightly and lift your kneecaps gently. And draw your navel in. Uddiyana Bandha, active. Your tailbone is tucked in. Lift your chest and open your heart and relax your shoulders and direct your shoulder blades downwards. The palms face forward. You feel this outward rotation in the shoulders better. And now gently move your chin towards your chest and draw your crown of the head toward the sky. And take a deep breath in and exhale completely. And on your next inhalation, bring your arms up and over to the sides. Interlace your fingers and follow your hands with your gaze or look straight ahead. Exhale and lean your torso to the right toward the center of the mat. Now lengthen the left side of your body and keep your feet rooted. Only the torso moves. Tiriyaka Tadasana, a palm tree swinging. Inhale, come back to the center and exhale and lean your arms to the left. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale, return to the center. On your next inhalation, take a big step to the center of your mat with your right foot, coming into a wide stance. Rotate your heels inwards and the toes slightly outward, and you'll stretch your arms into a V shape. Inhale here. And exhale and sit into your goddess pose, Utkarta Konasana, and lower your hips to knee width height. Bend your arms into a U shape and spread your fingers. Inhale, tuck your tailbone. Uddiyana Bandha active. Look straight ahead, or if you want, up to the sky. Exhale. And on your next inhalation, straighten up and exhale, turn your left foot toward the short side of the mat and align your right foot parallel to the short side and keep your torso upright. Engage your legs. Inhale, stretch your arms to the sides and palms down, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, tip your pelvis to the right and your torso pulling to the left and down. Arms forming a line, right hand reaching out, left hand supporting on the shin, thigh, or on the floor, or on a block. Utthita Trikonasana, the extended triangle pose. Ensure your arms form a straight line like a stick, and inhale here. Exhale and bring your right arm beside your left foot. Rotate your right foot 45 degrees outward and come into a pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale as you fold over your left leg. You place both hands on your shin, foot, or on the floor. You can use blocks for support if needed. Step your back foot closer to the front if you would like to do a modification. You could place your right knee on the floor and bend your left leg. This is also a nice modification. So inhale, create length in your spine and fold your torso on the next exhale. Your chin moves towards your shin and your gaze, your drishti is nasagrai. Inhale. Exhale and bend your left knee. Place your right knee on the floor and come into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And on the next inhale, bring your arms up and gaze follows your hands. Or look straight ahead and sink deep. Tuck your tailbone down and draw your navel in. Uddiyana Bandha is active. Exhale and sink deep. Inhale, hands to the heart. On the next exhale, place your hands beside your feet, straighten your right leg and keep your left leg bent and rotate to the long side of the mat. Come into Skandasana, the long-legged squat. Your right foot faces the ceiling and your toes flexed. Your left foot is grounded and it feels more comfortable, and you can also come onto the ball of your foot and keep your torso upright. Create a length in your spine. You can bring your hands into Anjali Mudra or keep them on the floor for support. Gaze forward, inhale and exhale. Shift into the center. Move your weight onto the right foot. Left leg straight. Left foot facing the ceiling. Inhale here. And exhale and rotate to the right short side into a low lunge. Anjaneyasana. Inhale and bring your arms up. Drishti Hastagraya, or look straight ahead. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bring your arms up. Drishti Hastagraya, or look straight ahead. Exhale and bring your hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg, straighten your left leg, and place your left foot at the 45-degree angle for your pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Exhale, fold over your right leg, place both hands on your shin, foot or floor, and use your blocks for support if needed. And if you prefer, place your left knee on your floor and bend your right leg and engage your legs. Step foot back closer to the front, and if needed, inhale. Create length in your spine and fold. In the next exhalation, your chin moves towards your shin. Your gaze, your drishti is nasagrai. Inhale and bring your back foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Place your right hand on the block or inside your right foot on the floor or on your shin, thigh. Exhale. Push your hips back, your torso pulling in to the right and down, your arms forming a line. Your left hand reaching up to the sky, and choose the pose that feels good for you. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Exhale here. Inhale, rise to the long side of the mat and rotate your heels inward, toes outward. Exhale and come into your goddess pose, Udgatasana, Udgata Konasana. Gaze forward, sit deep. Bend your arms into a U shape and spread your fingers. Engage your core. Tuck your tailbone and draw your navel in. Inhale, rise up. Bring your left foot to meet your right foot. Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Feel centered, feel rooted. And on your next inhalation, bring your arms up over the sides. Interlace your fingers. Follow your hands with your gaze or look straight ahead. Exhale, lean your torso to the left. Lengthen your right side of your body and keep your both feet fully rooted. Tiriyaka Tadasana, the swimming palm tree. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lean your arms to the right. Inhale, return to the center. And on your next exhale, take a deep, big step to the center of the mat with your left foot coming into a wide stance, and rotate your heels inward, toes slightly outward, and you'll stretch with your arms in a V shape. Inhale. Exhale. Sit in your goddess pose. Utthata Konasana. Lower your hips to knee height. Bend your arms into a U shape and spread your fingers. Engage your core and tuck your tailbone. Draw your navel in and look straight ahead. And on your next inhale, straighten up. Exhale, turn your right foot toward the short side of the mat. Align your left foot parallel to the short side and keep your torso upright and engage your legs. Inhale, stretch your arms to the sides, palms down, shoulders relax. Exhale, tilt your pelvis to the left, your torso pulling to the right and down, palms forming a line. Choose the pose that feels good for you now. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. Exhale, bring your left arm beside your right foot. Rotate your left foot 45 degrees outward and come into the pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold over your right leg. Place both hands on your shin, foot or floor, and use the blocks for support if needed. Step your back foot closer to the front if needed and create a length in your spine. If you prefer, place your left knee on the floor to bend your right leg, and then fold your torso on the next exhale. Your gaze, drishti, is nasagrai. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, place your left hand or your left knee on the floor and come into the low lunge, Anjaneyasana. If you have knee issues, place a blanket under your left knee. And on the next inhale, bring your arms up. Gaze follows your hands. Or look straight ahead and sink deep. Tuck your tailbone. Draw your navel in. Uddiyana Bandha is active. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sink deeply. On your next exhale, place your hands beside your feet and straighten your left leg. And keep your right leg bent and rotate to the long side of the mat, moving into Skandasana, the one-legged squat. Your left foot faces the ceiling and the toes are flexed. Your right foot is grounded and keep your torso upright. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra or keep them on the floor for support and gaze forward. Exhale, shift to the center. Move your weight into your left foot. Right leg straight, right foot facing the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, rotate to the left side into the low lunge Anjaneyasana. Inhale, bring your arms up, Drishti Hasta Gray, or look straight ahead. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back to the mat. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Straighten your right leg. Place your right foot at about 45-degree angle for the pyramid pose. Parsvottanasana. Exhale, fold over your left leg and place both hands on your shin, foot or on the floor. Use the blocks for support if needed and engage your legs. Step your back foot closer to the front if needed and inhale, exhale. Create a length in your spine. And fold on the next exhale, your chin moves towards your shin. Your gaze, Drishti, Nasagarai. Inhale, bring your back foot forward to the short side of the mat and place your left hand on the block inside your left foot on the floor or on the shin or on the thigh. Exhale, push your hips back, your torso pulling to the left and down. Arms forming a line, right hand reaching up to the sky. Choose the pose that feels absolutely good for you. Utthita Trikonasana, the extended triangle pose. Exhale here. Bend your left knee, come up on the inhale, rotate your heels inward, toes outward. Exhale, come into the goddess pose. Utthata Konasana and gaze forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, sit deep. Inhale, come up. Bring your left foot to meet your right foot. Tadasana, mountain pose. exhale, Anjali Mudra, center, and feel this energy of gratefulness, the fact that you actually took your time for yourself doing this Moon Salutation. And prepare yourself slowly but surely for the standing asanas. So you come to the front of your mat in the tree pose, Vrikshasana. Start in Tadasana, this mountain pose, standing, stable, hip width stance. Relax your shoulders down, back, open your chest, engage your core muscle, and slightly lift your pelvis to avoid an arch in your lower back. Engage your thighs and keep your knees slightly bent. Inhale and shift your weight into your left leg, making it standing, making your stand leg. Lift your right knee as high as possible, placing your foot with the sole of the thigh or on the calf, or with your toes on the ground and heel at the ankle. Use your hands to help place your foot if needed. The higher the foot, the more challenging the balance. Bring your hands into a prayer position, Anjali Mudra, at the chest. And when you feel stable, extend your arms above your head, bringing your palms together and keeping your shoulders relaxed and halfway from your ear. Your gaze is Nasagrai, so you look straight ahead or fix your gaze on a point. Vrikshasana, the tree pose, improves Balasana and activates almost all muscles. It grounds you and strengthens your inner calmness. Take a deep breath here. Exhale gently. Lower your foot and practice the tree pose on the other side. You are fully rooted in your Tadasana mountain pose, fully standing stable, hip widths apart, and being aware of how you feel. Is there any difference between your right and your left side? Your shoulders fully relaxed and open your chest. Engage your core muscles lightly. Tilt your pelvis to avoid an arch in your lower back. Engage your thighs once more and keep your knees slightly bent. Inhale, shift your weight onto your right leg, making your standing leg. Lift your left knee as high as possibly can. Place your foot with the sole on your thigh, calf, or with the toes on the ground or in your ankle. Use your hand to help place your foot if needed. The higher your foot, the more challenging the balance obviously is. So bring your hands back into Anjali Mudra, your prayer pose, your chest. And whenever you feel stable, extend your arms above your head. Bring your palms together. You keep your shoulders relaxed, away from your ears, your gaze. Nasagrai, look straight ahead for a fix your gaze on a point. Vrikshasana, the tree pose. Feel this balance. Feel the muscles you're activating. Feel the strength and the inner calmness. Breathing deeply. When you exhale now, lower your foot, fully centered. And now get prepared for Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, ground yourself and root both feet firmly into the ground, engaging Uddiyana Bandha. Stabilize your standing leg and exhale. Lift your standing leg's kneecap. Lift your right leg to horizontal, keeping your back leg toes extended. Your torso leans forward naturally, but avoid a full forward bend. Your gaze stays in Nasagrai or down to the floor. Ensure your hips are parallel to the floor. Keep your left foot firmly rooted. Extend your arms back parallel to each other. Arms, torso and leg form a straight line. You can also lift your leg only slightly off the floor. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. This promotes balance and strength, strengthens your muscle and calms your body and mind. Stretches the thigh and opens the heart and stabilizes the spine. Breathe deeply in and out. On the next exhalation, release your foot and go back to Tadasana, your mountain pose. Feeling rooted, engaging your Uddiyana Bandha, fully stabilized. Now inhale and lift your standing leg kneecap. Lift your left leg to the horizontal, keeping your back leg and your toes extended. Your torso leans forward again naturally. Lengthen your spine. Avoid a full forward bend, keeping straight between the feet, the hip and your shoulder and your head. Nasagrai or down to the floor with your gaze. Ensure your hips are parallel to the floor and keep your left foot firmly rooted. Extend your arms back and parallel to each other. Arms, torso and leg form a straight line. You can also lift your leg only slightly off the floor and engage Uddiyana Bandha. This promotes balance and strengthens the muscles and calms the body and mind. It stretches the thighs and opens the heart and stabilizes the spine. Breathe. Exhale and lower your right leg back to the floor. Inhale, Tadasana. And now prepare for a small flow from Samastitihi. Inhale, extend into mountain pose. Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana. Follow your gaze. Exhale, full forward bend, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, full forward bend. Inhale, step back into plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or completely. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And hold here for 5 breaths. So inhale, 2, in, 3, in, 4, in. On the next exhale, place your legs on the floor. Inhale, rise into the hero pose, Marichyasana. Kneeling on the floor, you get settled for your camel pose, Ushtrasana. Keeping your thighs and shins together, feet touching. Your feet tops are on the mat, and if your knees are uncomfortable, put a cushion under them with a rolled up mat or tucking down toes. Place your palms on your sacrum and push your hips forward and engage your abdominal muscles to protect your lower back. And lengthen your spine with the inhale and lean your torso back gently with an exhale and open it upwards. And once you can reach, place your right hand on your right heel and your left hand on your left heel. You can also tuck your toes to lift your heels or use blocks or a chair behind you. Keep your head in line with your spine or let it drop back if it feels comfortable. And keep your knees at a 90-degree angle and engage Jalandhara Bandha. Energize and counteract your fatigue. It relieves the tension, stress. This activates your entire body system. Exhale, release, and move into child's pose after being in the tabletop position for a moment to neutralize. Go down into Balasana, child's pose. Exhale, fold forward and rest your forehead on the mat in front of your knees. Place your arms beside your body, palms facing up, allowing your shoulders and collarbones to sink towards the ground, drawing your shoulder blades apart. In this position, if it is uncomfortable for your neck or your head doesn't touch the floor, place your hand on a cushion as a cushion, or put your head as a cushion under your hand. And if your seat doesn't reach your feet, if your hip doesn't go down, feels uncomfortable, place a bolster or a cushion, a folded blanket on your feet, and you can sit on them and enjoy this complete relaxation for a moment. You can gently rock your forehead from side to side if you like. Balasana calms your mind and your nerves. It relieves tension and activates your organs and alleviates fatigue. Inhale, sit up, and move your head or your seat into the mat so you feel your sitting bones well. Bend your legs and hold under your knees and slowly lower your torso into the floor. Supine Balasana. The reclined butterfly pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Herefore, you can lie on your back, place your arms in a relaxed position away from your body, palms facing up. And draw your knees towards you and place your feet in front of your seat. Slowly and mindfully let your knees fall inward or outward, just proving what happens when they fall in and then you go out. And now let them stay outward, and you can place your knees on blocks if desired. You can place a bolster or a cushion behind your back to support your heart opening position. Now close your eyes and let go. This promotes relaxation and calmness in the mind. This pose is a gentle heart opener that is very restorative. Breathe deeply in your own rhythm, inhaling and exhaling and feeling yourself relaxing more and more each time. In and out. And now slowly get set for your shoulder stand, your half shoulder stand position, which is Viparipa Karani. And if you want some props, take some blanket or a bolster. Or you can also use a wall or blocks. And you lie on your back and place your arms next to your body, the palms facing down. Position your feet hip width apart, close to your hips. Exhale and draw your knees towards your chest. Place your pelvis on 1 or 2 blocks or a thick bolster and take 3 deep breaths here. This calms the mind and aids sleep. It reduces the swollen legs and promotes circulation. And now slowly release and draw your knees to your chest. Gently rock from side to side, massaging your spine and relieving the used muscles. Now get centered for the supine twist. And therefore you extend your arms to the side, place your feet back on the floor, and gently hop your seat to the right side of the mat and let your knees fall to the left side at hip height. And you can place a block under your left knee if it hangs in the air. And enjoy the twist in your spine and gaze at the ceiling. Your right hand or close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale deeply. Feel the expansion in your chest. Exhaling, rooting into the mat even more. Inhale. Exhale. And on your next inhalation, return to the center. Exhale and hop your hip to the left side and let your knees fall to the right side in the hip height. Stay here for 3 deep breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Let go. Inhale. Mantra I am. Exhale. Centered. Inhale deeply. Feel the lightness. Exhaling. Feeling yourself rooted. And inhale back to center. Make yourself small. Exhale and release everything. Extending your legs and lie flat on the floor. Get prepared for this closing session of Shavasana, corpse pose. Maybe you would like to use a blanket. Let go of everything, extending your legs. And place your hands on the floor with your palms facing up. Let your feet naturally fall apart and let your armpits breathe. Immerse deeply in relaxation and enjoy the moment. Say to yourself mentally or out loud, I am calm. I am relaxed. I am here now. Notice how your body feels, your feet, your calves, your thighs. Breathe deeply into your belly and exhale completely. How does your pelvis, your belly and your chest feel? Feel the new energy flowing into your body and releasing everything. You can really let go now. You deserved it. You don't need to do anything as you exhale. Be aware of your hands, your forearms, your upper arms. Feel the calmness expanding in your body, in your shoulders, your neck, your head. Feel your inner space soar, hum. Inhale, soar. Exhale, hum. Connect with yourself and your inner self. I am. Enjoy this moment and let everything go. Just fully release. Silence. Letting go of everything you want to release. And maybe you would like to continue staying in this position to extend your Shavasana pose. Otherwise, I will slowly bring us to wrap it up. So slowly start moving your toes and fingers and stretching hands and bodies. Extend, breathe deeply in and out and open your eyes. Gently rise to a sitting position of your choice. And now inhale over, exhale, bringing your hands to your heart and place the left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly and connect one more time with this beautiful moment. Feel connection to your body. Inhale deeply, exhale. Thank you so much for taking your time with me. Anjali Mudra. Bring your hand to your forehead for your clear thoughts. Anjali Mudra to your mouth for your honest words. Anjali Mudra to your chest for your open heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here.